Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be looking at Shadow Exeggutor in the lead the entire time here. You're going to see the results of that, as well as having Poliwrath and Typhlosion with Incinerate on the team. So we did make a video about the Incinerate Typhlosion, loved it, paired up with a Charm user and a Confusion user. So basically everything is going to be hitting hard with their quick moves, found to be very useful, giving the opponents very little time to use the shield, right? Because you're just doing a bunch of damage to quick moves. Before you know it, they are going down. So we did do pretty good today. We're actually going to be taking a look at a 5-0 after we do look at our initial set with this team. And then we're going to go into the 5-0, and then we're going to go into another set. So I have a little something to say when we do get into that 5-0, when we finally complete it. I ran into one of those problems where I reached the maximum time for that specific recording, and it ended right as I beat the last opponent. But just take my word for it. I'm not going to lie to you guys, right? There's no need. I just show you battles instead if I didn't. Anyways, up against the Dragonite here, we're going to be getting that last shield. And what are we going to do? We're going to go ahead and let it go down. And go in here and farm with what? Well, Typhlosion's the only thing we have left. Let's get into this here so we can see. All right, so one Pokemon, one shield, no shields left. All right, we're going to be able to do this. Simply shield this up and Blast Burn. So Incinerate does crazy damage. And, well, it charges your Blast Burn super fast. You can stack up 2 of those Blast Burns in no time at all. And that is going to be amazing. Alright, so into the next battle here. I met with a Charizard, so this is a horrible lead. Let's see if we're going to be able to overcome this here. So, you know, you could almost even stay with the Exeggutor Shadow, to be honest, because you're doing so much damage. You could bait potentially for the Psychic and go for the Seed Bomb and get a shield out of them. And you actually can, you know, go neck to neck with it. Obviously, you're going to have to shield up. So we did make a swap into our Poliwrath. They're going to be going into the Tangrowth here. We're actually letting it go through, and they went for the bait Rock Slide. Not very effective. That put a smile on my face. So at this point, we're just going for an Ice Punch. We're actually getting a shield out of them, which is fantastic. And I think we may shield this up. We want to win swap advantage. Building up a little bit of extra energy and swapping. So the Poliwrath is loaded on energy. Very interesting. It does have a Dynamic Punch ready to go with no health. In comes the Swampert, letting the Blast Burn go through. Shoot! Almost could have went for a Solar Beam there. Letting that go through. It's not quite taking us out. They're able to gain a little bit more farm, but we have a loaded Poliwrath and an Exeggutor. So we're going to be going in with Poliwrath and going straight for the Dynamic Punch. And they're bringing in that Charizard. This is not great, but we're actually able to get to an Ice Punch. So, hey, let's go. And we're getting that last shield out of them. And of course, we're going to have to shield this up. Now, this is going to be a pretty tricky situation here. A little bit of lag. Oh, that's just fantastic. And that's GG here. I'm not going to blame it on the lag. We were pretty much in the in a bad situation for that battle. It's a good game. Moving it on to the next one here. We're met with a Gengar. This is a double-edged sword here. So we're going to be doing a ton of damage, as you can see. And they're also going to be dishing the damage right back. And they're going to be swapping into Dragonite. We're going to go ahead and go for Psychic. If we get this through, folks, let's see. We do. We just straight up take out their Dragonite. I think they just are like, yeah. Oh, no, they keep going. This is not the one. All right. So I feel like farm down with the Poliwrath. That's an aggressive farm down. Super effective with the quick move, but it's not doing much damage. Just a Shadow Punch for that first one here. I think we're going to go ahead and shield this one up, expecting a Shadow Ball or a Sludge Bomb. There's that Shadow Ball, so good shield usage there while gaining a ton of energy off of that Gengar here. They're bringing in the Tangrowth, so we're just going to go straight for these Ice Punches. They're letting that one go through, and we're going to be making an instant swap into our Typhlosion, and they do decide to contest the battle there, so good game. Typhlosion, golly, this thing's amazing. But for some newer people, you're probably not going to have a Typhlosion with Blast Burn, right? Unless you got it off of a friend or something like that, because this was a community day a while back. And I know there's a ton of new people who are joining Pokemon Go all the time. So hopefully we can see that returning again, because Typhlosion is absolutely amazing, as well as Meganium. Of course, not in the Ultra League, but I know some of you probably need one. So we're going to be making a swap into our Typhlosion to absorb that Icy Wind here and farm down. So our attack has been dropped. That's fine. We're still going to be hitting pretty hard here, almost able to build up to do Blast Burn. And we do have ourselves another Typhlosion over there, in which they're going to be shielding up that first Blast Burn. We're able to get to another one, but they're going to be able to take us out with theirs here. Not able to survive that. So we're going to go ahead and go in here with the Poliwrath. And they're going to be retreating with energy. They're going in here with that Venusaur. And we're just going to go straight for the Ice Punch here. And swap into our Exeggutor and go for the Seed Bomb to bait them, to make them think we're going for a Psychic. We get the shield. That is absolutely amazing. So I do believe shield up the Exeggutor at this point. And just pray that we're going to be able to take them out. Beautiful. They have no more shields. We're going to go straight. Can we make it to a Psychic? Oh my gosh, this will KO the Typhlosion. A Psychic coming from a Shadow Exeggutor in Ultra League is absolutely no joke. Let's get it, folks. If you do enjoy these kind of videos, don't forget to hit that like button. It really does help me out. Into the next battle, we're met with a Empoleon. So, you know, it seems like a good matchup. It's not the best, all right? We're doing okay damage with Confusion, which is going to be resisted. The Seed Bomb is going to be doing neutral damage because of the Steel typing. And they're going to be able to hit us right back with super effective Drill Peck Flying type, so that's not great for us. A little lag there, no problem, no problem. They're letting it go through. Is the play a lot of people have seemed to be doing is let that first Seed Bomb go through and then shield up the next one here. But this opponent is actually letting both of them go through, going in here with the Snorlax. And I get greedy here, I screw up big time. So his game plan was to farm me down, but I could have at least gotten off a Bullet Seed and done a lot of chip damage. But I got greedy and tried to go for Psychic. But it looks like things are going to be playing into my favor here because they're going to be going into Togekiss, and I'm going to go right into my Typhlosion here. So we're looking great. Now I got off that first Blast Burn. I think I might go for another one instantly here. Let's see how this does play out. I might build up to 2. Alright, so here we go. So be careful when you use Incinerate. You really have to learn how to work it because you could get stuck in that animation and just go down with a bunch of energy. It's like a Confusion, right? So we are going to be swapping instantly into our Poliwrath and going for the Dynamic Punch that we do have ready to go here, as well as a ton of health. That's getting through. There's no more shields, and we are definitely going to be shielding up this whatever they were going to throw at us, and we are taking the win with the Poliwrath. Let's go. Alright, this team was pretty fun. Like I said, that was my first set, so we are looking at 4 wins, so a 4-1, not bad. So we're going to be looking at a 4-1, 5-0, and then I do believe a 3-2. So into the 5-0, here we go officially. Let's see what we have. Met with a Gengar, so we've seen this before, double-edged sword. And you know, honestly, it's almost just going to be safe to simply shield this up and farm them down, but let's see what they do. They're going to be swapping into a Gyarados, so we're going to go ahead and get off this Seed Bomb before we do retreat into our Poliwrath. Because we're going to be able to resist. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a Typhlosion. All right. But this is a 5-0, so we're going to be coming back. That was obviously a misclick there. I meant to go into Poliwrath because we resist the Aqua Tail and the Crunch that we were anticipating that it does have. I mean, they could have an Outrage, but if you have Dragon Breath, the likeliness of having Outrage is not really there. So we screwed up big time. On the plus, at least we're able to take it down low. So what we're going to do with our Poliwrath is farm it down with Mud Shot. So we're farming something very aggressively that's not very effective here. And at the same time bringing ourselves kind of low. But this is what we had to do to recover this battle from making that miss swap there. So we're going to be going straight for the Dynamic Punch here. Onto the Surfetch is what they have. Swapping into our Exeggutor. And they go into their Gengar. We have a double KO. And here we go. Please tell me that this is going to... Oh, they have a shield. Please tell me this is going to KO. I was really crossing my fingers, and obviously it is. And there we go. Taking the win, and with the shield left. Let's get it, trainers. Into the next battle. Loving the Shadow Exeggutor last season and this season. Met with a Glade. Oh, boy. Yeah, I like this lead a lot. Alright, so we're just going to hang in here. Going for the Seed Bomb instantly before they're able to get off a charge or retreat. Getting a shield out of them. And they will be getting a shield from me. I think I actually might... Alright, we're going to let this one go through. We knew they doubled up. We needed to shield one. Alright, that works. And then farm down here. We're going to go straight for a Psychic. We don't care what it is. Alright, I mean, even if it was a grass or a water ground. But we one-shot the Gengar and they're like, what? Maybe they're expecting grass and GG. Anyways, met with another Shadow Exeggutor for the next battle here. So basically, we're behind on one Confusion because they were able to get their first Confusion in a lot faster before ours, which is just simply server error. And they were able to get a Confusion in because of our timing and when we tapped our charge move. So they're 2 Confusions ahead at this point. It's not looking great for us. But I've been in this position before, and with the Pokemon we have in the back, we think we'll be able to do this. So we're going to go ahead and let this go through. They use 2 shields at this point. We're going to go ahead and go in with Incinerate Typhlosion, and they're going to be swapping into their Obstagoon. Now, their Exeggutor does have energy. We need to remember that. We still have 2 shields, but this is great. We're building up extra energy because we want to have some ready to go. This is going to one-shot this Obstagoon, no problem here, absolutely. They're going in with the Clefable, which is super effective with the Charm, onto the Poliwrath, but we're not worried about that at all because we do have Typhlosion that's going to go in here and handle that thing after this. It's getting off another Ice Punch, which kind of surprised me to get 2 of those through, and we still have 2 shields here. Now, yes, we do resist Charm, but Charm is just so ridiculous that it even digs into fire types. But we take it out here, and it doesn't really matter. There's nothing that they can do to retrieve this battle. So, good game. Typhlosion pulling that off there. Exeggutor put it in work, and so did Poliwrath. And we're going to be met with a Tangrowth for the next battle here. Been in this situation quite a bit as well. As you can see, Confusion is just digging in there. It is going to be a pure grass type, so no poison like a Venusaur or a lot of other grass types. They're going to be swapping into the Polion, and we do have a ton of energy on our Exeggutor, so that's great. And we're going to go ahead and let that first Drill Peck go through. That doesn't feel too great, but that's fine. Now, we need them to use a shield right here for this Ice Punch. Beautiful. They used it. We're going to go instantly for the Dynamic Punch. And we got 2 shields. Let's get it. That's amazing. So as much as I wanted to shield that up and take it out, that's not what we're going to do. We're going to go in here with the Exeggutor, farm a little bit more. And now we're going to go ahead and go for that Bullet Seed here. This should KO. Maybe an extra Confusion. Yeah, that's it. Beautiful. And we're simply going to go for Psychic. I mean, man, shields down. Exeggutor can definitely be a force to be reckoned with. So that's doing a bunch of damage. We're actually swapping into Typhlosion, taking them out before they can get off a charge move. In comes the Tangrowth, and we do hit the Blast Burn here. And I do believe they actually quit out before I was able to get that off. Yep. Good game. And this team's just put it in work here, folks. Let's get it. The Exeggutor, one of my favorites. Typhlosion, love the new Incinerate move. And Poliwrath has just been a vanilla pick for me ever since the beginning. So we're going up against the Tangrowth again. So very interesting that we're seeing another one of these leads here. And we're going to go ahead and shield that first Rock Slide. Now we're going to go for the Bullet Seed. Or, yeah, Seed Bomb. I've been calling it Bullet Seed this whole time. My gosh. A Seed Bomb. We're shielding up another Rock Slide, so this is very interesting here. Swapping with energy, going in with Typhlosion, and I swear I thought I ruined this, but somehow we're going to pull this off. They're going into Glade here. Now, I feel like they kind of need to shield this, or they probably want to, and we're getting that last shield. We have no more shields either, so how is this going to work? Oh, I know. We're going to go in here with Exeggutor and go straight for Psychic. This is going to do a ton of damage to it, even though it is part Psychic type. It's also going to be part Fighting, and we're Shadow with Stab. Looking great. So this is very interesting here. We still have the Poliwrath, so we're good. We're just going to simply go and do our Dynamic Punch, getting ready for them to swap. Yeah, they sure did that right into the Tangrowth. I have to say, very nice to catch that with hardly any health. But honestly, I was being a little clumsy and not really too worried about it. Even if they hit me with a Skull Bash. See, now, watch what happens here. They don't hit the bubbles because they're annoyed at themselves because they did not get it before I hit that. So, that's going to be a good game. I'm just going to be going for the Ice Punch and taking the win there. Looking good. Fantastic. So, that was going to be the 5-0. Unfortunately, I was not able to, show you guys the prizes and all 5 of them. But take my word for it. We were able to do that there. Fantastic. Into the next one here. This is going to be an entirely new set. We're met with an Ampharos, and they're going to be swapping into their Snorlax, and we're going to go right into our Poliwrath. And we're going to go ahead and shield this up just to preserve the health a little bit. Just a little bit. Building up extra energy here. Going to go straight for the Dynamic Punch. Let's see if they let it go through, and they do. Fantastic. And straight for the Ice Punch here. I think they want to let this Snorlax go down. Or not. They want to get this energy off before... actually, so they can go in with the Ampharos and simply farm us down, no problem, right? But at this point, we're going to have a ton... oh, no, we're not going to have any energy. Yeah, what was I thinking? There's no way in heck we were going to farm that thing down with a Mud Shot, even if it's Shadow. So expecting the... oh, no, not going in with Ampharos, we're going in with the Escavalier, so we're going to go straight for the Ice Punch. That's the best that we can do. We were not going to be making it to a Dynamic Punch. So this is great. We have... Typhlosion, so they're going to be obviously swapping, and we're going to go right into our Exeggutor and go for the Bullet Seed. There's no need to go for Psychic at this point here. And of course, we're going to be getting their last shield. Now, what do we want to do? Shield this up? Nah, let this go through. Go in with the Typhlosion and just put in work here. So we know that this is going to be a Thunder Punch, so we're just going to go ahead and let this go through as well. Because the Escavalier might be able to get an attack through, but at this point, no, I didn't realize they're going to be able to get to another one, so that's GG. And they do have attack priority, so it doesn't really matter. They pretty much had that game in the bag. Good game. With all that energy, sorry Typhlosion, it is what it is, buddy. Into the next battle, we're met with a Gengar, and yeah, I love these matchups. Let's go. They're going to be forced to like swap after this, or they can continue wanting to do as much damage as possible if they don't want to lose swap advantage. So they're going to be going into a Crustle, and again, I made another miss swap. Going into Typhlosion when I mean to go into my Poliwrath. So we're going to have to figure this one out here. Sometimes these miss swaps can lead to good outcomes, right? Surprising the opponent and doing something that you typically would never do, or going against whatever logic that's going on there with the typings. Anyways, we have the Poliwrath up against it now, so this is great, resisting both the Bug and Rock moves. So they're going to be going in here with the Gengar. We're going to be getting this off instantly before they're able to gain a little bit more energy and get off this Shadow Punch on us here. So of course we're going to be using our last shield. They have no more shields. We're going to be able to get to this Ice Punch before they're able to get to another charge, taking out the Gengar. And what are they going to do? Let's see. It's going to be a Lapras. Okay. So we need to get to this Dynamic Punch. Beautiful. All right. And then swap into our Exeggutor and get off a Seed Bomb ASAP. Oh, shoot. So this is going to be a Surf. Then swap. All right. Or keep going. And they caught it with the Crustle. Very nice. Now we need to make a swap into our Exeggutor. Get off this Seed Bomb. They're able to get to a charge. It's going to be a Surf. But is it going to KO? I know it's not very effective. And we're able to survive. Getting to the Seed Bomb, guys. Let's get it. And taking the win. That was going to be a close one there. Fantastic. All right. Let's keep it moving here. And we're met with a Shadow Machamp. Can it get any better than that? I think it can, but that's really good. They're swapping into Gengar, and I systematically went in here with my Typhlosion. I just was like, okay, whatever. I think I actually was trying to go Poliwrath yet again, but I need to swap them where they're positioned so I can just, you know, start doing the right swaps here. Building up to 2 Blast Burns. My gosh, that's brave. All right, let's go. And we're going to be getting this off back to back. We have an Empoleon. We need to get this off quick. You see what happened in the last video. We went down with a full Blast Burn because, well, sometimes that happens. Able to get both of the shields. Going in here with the Poliwrath. Now, since Poliwrath is so tanky, it can take a Drill Peck. We're going to be shielding up the first one, though. Just because. Don't think they're going to be able to get to another one here. Or we're going to swap and take him out with... Wow, okay, let's... Yeah, we knew they had the Machamp in the back, so there was really nothing they can do there. So nice swap and farm, and then GG's. Into the next battle. Met with a Dragonite. So, since it's not Shadow, it's not the best situation. But we can still do a lot of damage with Confusion, as you can see here. Look, we're able to get it into the yellow first. Let's go. Into the red first. Let's get it. Going for the Seed Bomb. More than likely going to get a shield. Yep, there it goes. And taking them down. That's super beautiful. They're going in here with Charizard. We're going to go for a oh my gosh, watch. If this gets through, oh my. Oh, it's so nice when you land those. Anyways, this is going to be the last battle. If you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Turn notifications on. I'll be keeping you up to date and bringing you lots more battles. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.